Hello, my amazing artists. This is Miss Randall. I hope you're doing good today. We are going to be studying a Mexican American artist today. Her name is Carmen Lopez Garza. Okay, she is from Texas, and her family is from Mexico. So she has two different heritages or traditions, or cultures that has melded together to make a special culture of a Mexican American. Um, so as you can see here, this is her. This is a book that she wrote, In My Family, on Mi Familia. Okay, and there's Texas. This is the United States. And then we have Texas right here, which is right on the border of Mexico. Okay, so what do you see in this picture? What is happening in this picture? Looks like people are dancing. I see dancing people. I see people playing music. Okay, so Miss Garza, she painted a lot of. She's an artist that paints a lot of her heritage and her traditions and shares them with everybody and expresses where she comes from, and what she believes in her culture. Okay. Every time I paint, it serves a purpose to bring about pride in our Mexican American culture. So pride meaning she wants to share it. She's proud of it. She loves her culture. She wants to share it with everybody. And by doing that, she wrote a book. She paints pictures and talks about her life and her journey and her tradition and culture. Here is another picture that has painted by Carmen Garza. What is going on in this picture? I see people cooking. I see a piñata, people hitting the piñata. I see people gathering and laughing. Maybe they're dancing behind the tree. It looks like a party or a fiesta, which is what Spanish for party. Okay, so she painted this picture and shared her customs and her tradition. What is a tradition? A tradition is a transmission of customs or beliefs from generation to generation, or the fact of being passed on this way. So that means her great-great-grandmother did this really long time ago, and her ancestors that she might not even know from hundreds of years ago started these traditions. Okay, we all have things. We all have memories or traditions that we share with our family that we do all the time. For instance, I have one of my sisters. She's like my sister, but she isn't my real sister. But we have a tradition. Her and her son and me, we go hiking in the redwoods. And that's something we really love to do. It's something we do a lot. It's a memory that I share with my family. So I want you to think about what memories that you share with your family. Maybe you eat lasagna on Wednesdays, or you go to the beach with your family, or you celebrate something like Christmas, or a Chinese New Year, or a tradition or a culture memory that you have with your family. I want you to think of one today, because that's what we're going to be doing. We are going to be drawing our family and a memory that we have with them. Here are some examples. Okay, so it looks like this person's family, they have sky. Maybe they're walking their dog. It looks like there's a bird, a sun. This is another example. Okay, so these are people's families, and they're represented. You're going to draw. Who are you going to draw? Yourself, maybe your mom, maybe your dad, maybe your sister, maybe your brother, maybe all of them, maybe your dog. Think of a memory that you have with your family that's very special, that you do a lot, that is a tradition that has been passed down. Okay, so today we are going to learn how to draw people. I'm going to show you an example of how to draw a person. Here is this example here. And I'm going to show you also with my, I'm going to show you myself how I'm going to draw that. Okay, friends, here we go. I'm going to show you how I am drawing my family memory with my friend and her son that we go to the redwoods all the time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start to draw a circle for the head. I'm going to draw my friend first. She has 2 lines for the neck. And then I have a line that goes side to side, vertical line. I'm sorry, horizontal line. And then I'm going to draw a diagonal line down for her shirt. I'm going to close that off. And so now I have a head, shirt. So everything is shapes, guys. Everything that you draw is basic shapes. You can see something, it's an organic or a geometric shape. So now I'm going to do her arms. They are rectangles because I'm going to have a long sleeve shirt. So they're diagonal lines coming out of her shoulders, just like that. So I'm thinking, what is she going to be wearing? Is she going to be wearing a skirt? She's going to wear pants? She's going to wear pants because we're going hiking in the redwoods. So I'm just drawing straight lines for her pants down from her shirt. And now she needs hands and feet. So friends, if you look at your hand, it is a shape. Right here is a shape right here, main shape, and then you have the fingers coming off of that main shape. So I'm going to draw something that looks like that right by my shirt. It's going to be kind of like that. Kind of like that. Then how many fingers do we have? 5. So little thumb, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, she made a little long finger. That's okay. Mistakes mean that we are growing, and this is only practice, friends. We are just practicing. I'm going to make her have some boots. So I'm just coming down. She has some boots. Maybe there's some shoelaces. Okay, and now she has her feet and her hands. She's ready to hike. Oh, she doesn't have any hair. So my friend has very long hair. So I'm going to make her hair go long. Do you see it's going behind her? It's going behind her shirt. It's going behind her right there. And then I'm just going to have her have some eyes in the middle of her head, and maybe she's going to have a nose and her mouth. There's my friend Margaret. I'm thinking about her, what she's wearing too. She really likes striped pants, so I'm going to give her some striped pants. Some striped pants. So now I'm thinking I need to draw her son, who's smaller. His name is Sterling. So Sterling is going to have the same. I'm going to start with head, 2 lines, going back and a horizontal line, and then a little diagonal line for his shirt. But I think Sterling's going to have short sleeves, so I'm just going to make short sleeves. And then he's going to have some arms. So arms are just 2 lines coming out of the sleeves. And then I'm going to do, you know, here his hands again, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to start to draw his pants. Maybe he's going to have shorts. So maybe I'm just going to have shorts. And that means I'm going to put 2 small legs there. And he has sneakers. He wears sneakers a lot, so he's going to have some sneakers on. Awesome. Maybe he's going to have a little Pokemon ball here because he loves Pokemon. And I'm going to give him a mohawk because he has mohawks. And friends, we can do a little ears here. I forgot to give Margaret some ears. Gives her some ears here. I go kind of right beside her eyes. And he is going to be smiling. So there we have Margaret and Sterling. But of course I need to draw myself because I am part of this memory. Okay, so I'm part of this memory. I'm going to draw myself over here. You friends might not be able to see myself here, but I'm not as tall as Margaret, but so a little bit shorter. Maybe it looks like I'm the same. I'm going to have it a little bit down, and maybe I'm going to wear some shorts too. I'm going to wear some shorts too. And I'm going to have a tank top on. So I'm just going to draw my arms. Just like that. I have a tank top on maybe. I'm thinking of Margaret having some buttons. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost made too many there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I'm going to also have sneakers on. My hair is also pretty long, so I drive my hair long. There we go. My eyes here and here. Alrighty, and some ears. So now that I have all of the people in my memory drawn, I have to think about how I'm going to make my memory, how I'm going to show where my memory is happening. So as I said before, it is happening in the redwoods. So I'm going to start to draw redwoods, tall trees. And I don't know if any of you have gone to the redwoods before, but they're beautiful. They're huge trees, friends, huge trees. I'm going to draw lots of them, drawing the bark. They're all over the place. They're smaller when they're farther away. Okay, and I'm going to draw up the ground. This is the horizon line. That's the line that separates the, ground and the sky. If you are in a house or inside, it would be the line that separates the floor and the wall. Okay, so redwoods, maybe there's a path that we walked through the redwoods. So I'm going to make a path over here. Maybe there's some, weeds growing. Maybe there's a flower. So I really want you guys to create a place where, how do I know what your memory, how do you, the viewer who's looking, know what you are doing? Maybe if you're at the beach, what do you see at the beach? Okay, now friends, when you're coloring, remember, crayons or colored pencils. Crayons or colored pencils. And color in one direction. I can't wait to see what you create. Okay, I'm not going to have you watch me color my whole picture, but I would get some brown, coloring in one direction. Okay, but I want to see who is in your family here and what their special memory or tradition is that you do with your family. Have so much fun out there, artists, and I will see you next week. Post your work on Seesaw and, have fun. Okay, goodbye, artists.